What started as an alleged comment has become something people can't stop talking about. The FBA boycott is taking a different twist as an Asian guy allegedly refused to serve black persons at his restaurant. I don't know if this is just a mere backlash he was struggling to do or he was trying to retaliate. But these clips are going to expose exactly what is happening right now. But before that, I want you to use like 2 seconds of your time to click the subscribe button if you're new to our channel. And if you're returning here, you're welcome back. Let's dive in.
Excuse me, did you tell my sister you weren't going to serve her because she's black?
No, I don't like it.
What'd you say?
No, let's go.
Okay, well, what'd you say then?
Okay. What in the teriyaki chicken is this? I'm not making this video so that you can voice your racism in the comments. I'm making this video to say that this is wrong. This is not okay. Not okay. Now imagine that Asian man go to any business establishment and someone mistaken him or associated him with another Asian man and then refused service. Or imagine someone did that to me. I would be livid, to say the least. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Post your comments.
Guys, this video actually says it all because I don't believe anybody should be treated the way those guys were treated. Like, how can you be hungry? You come to a restaurant, you want to pay some money to get some food, and you're not being given the food just because of your color. It doesn't even make sense. And the Asian guys, they were complaining that one situation should not lead to the other. Like, we should not blame all of them since it's only one person that did that. But as you can see from this clip, it's something that happens on a daily basis. It's something that if we as blacks, we don't get up and fight against it, it's still going to continue. So those guys literally said, okay, for the case of the 14-year-old, that it was committed by only one Asian guy, why are we punishing the entire community? I really feel bad for them, but this clip clearly shows that it's something that has been reoccurring. Like, the racism is something that has been happening, and it's high time blacks, they get up and speak for themselves. So if you found this clip interesting, wait till you see the next one.
Yo, it's so crazy to me how many people I've seen on here saying that they want to boycott all Asian businesses. They're basically lumping every single Asian into one because of one person, which is crazy. This is so dumb. I mean, the only thing I can say, if you really want to boycott Asian business, fucking start with TikTok, bro. Just start here. Just leave. And before you say that TikTok was sold to America, you're right. But what you may not know is that they only sold part of their business. The majority of TikTok is still owned by a Chinese company. So there you go. I'm helping you start boycotting Asian businesses. Yo, it's so...
I don't know, Asian community. Y'all went from being quiet and not saying nothing to getting on here being arrogant and condescending. Y'all want to sit here and brag about the fact that y'all make everything. It ain't our fault that y'all willing to exploit y'all children and make y'all children go outside and work for 20 cents on a motherfucking dollar. Now, we was trying to be cool, and y'all went from not saying nothing about that man killing that little boy to now y'all want to get on this app being condescending because we said we gonna hold our dollar. If it shouldn't matter if y'all make everything. Y'all should be just fine with the little bit that y'all receive from the wholesalers. I mean, the people that do the drop shipping or the wholesalers or whatever it is, right? Because y'all make everything. Y'all don't need that direct dollar from the consumer to the store, right? So what y'all mad for? Y'all was real quiet about the Rick Child situation, but when we said boycott that dollar, y'all want to act like y'all don't understand and come condescending. So let's not do that. We're going to hold our dollar, and every dollar that your cousin or your great cousin or niece or whatever makes, while she's being
Because I'm so sorry, like right now, obviously, like it's a big talk about this murder this Asian man did. He killed a 14-year-old boy, which is horrible. But in response to that, a lot of people are boycotting Asian businesses. And I kind of think that's a little crazy because it's one man's action affecting the whole Asian community. That's low-key a generalization. Also, a lot of these people are boycotting like nail businesses and some. Those people are Vietnamese, not even Chinese, okay? A lot of those people are lower income. They're not the model minority. They're from a third world country. And I'm saying that because I know someone who is literally kind of being affected by this because their family owns a nail tech business. And I just think it's a little crazy that it's so, I guess, fine to say this normalization and be like, boycott all Asian people because of this one Asian person. Like
This is completely insane. Like, the Asian businesses are actually revolting, which doesn't even make sense at all. Because we, the blacks, who have decided to hold our dollars, who have decided to patronize each other, and the guys are just simply angry. Like, if you guys don't need us at all, why don't you pack your bags, go back to your neighborhoods, and have your own people patronize you? It's that simple. Why are you guys complaining? And at the end of the day, you guys say, okay, you don't need us. Then why are you complaining? It shows that you're getting affected by the boycott, but you guys don't even want to accept the fact that it's affecting you, which is crazy. It's affecting you, but you don't want to accept it. You guys need our dollars, but you don't want to accept it. But the truth is that we are going to keep on keeping the dollars. We're going to keep on patronizing our own people because that is the right thing to do, because this is high time we take back what belongs to us, and that's just it.
Now, first, this is not just about the Rick Chow case. That was pretty much just the straw that broke the camel's back. For decades, Black people have been dealing with disrespect from Asian-owned businesses in our communities, while they continue to profit from the Black dollar. Now, Black people deciding they want to support Black-owned businesses, that's not racism, that's just group economics. And other groups have been doing that for centuries. So why is it suddenly considered racist when Black people want to spend more money in Black-owned businesses? At the end of the day, spending money is a choice, and supporting Black-owned businesses is not an attack on anyone else. And I keep hearing, like, how would Black people feel if Asian people boycotted Black businesses? Now, the Asian community has never really supported Black businesses, so you can't really boycott something you've never supported in the first place. Now, if the Black dollar mattered so much to the Asian community, then they should have respected Black people when they had the chance. And this is exactly what we mean when we say fuck around and find out. Y'all just found out. Now, you've spent decades benefiting off of a community while showing such little respect for its people. Don't be shocked now when we decide to take our money somewhere else.
You ask for me?
Hi speaking.
Hi for you.
Hello，
哥们儿，
哥们儿挺黑呀。
你就不应该那么说，你知道吗？
哦，
你说的一点都不礼貌，你知道吗？
So this guy is shopping, as you guys can see, he's buying something. So the Chinese guy comes and says, hello, you are too black. But he doesn't think that this guy, who's most likely African, can understand Chinese. And he says, hello. Now the African guy is checking him, saying what you said is not polite at all.
代表你的肤色，他并没有歧视你，
没有
黑呀。
你不应该那么说，这个不是特别的去尊敬人，你知道吗？
他并不是歧视。
没有，我知道。
Don't say anything else.
别讲了，
不好意思。
没事。
可能理解不了这个意思。
我能理解你的意思，没事。
So you don't understand what I mean.
我能理解你的意思，没事。
那你要吃什么？
啊，我都定了。
Because I understand exactly what you mean.
让我大哥长得挺。
对，要那个15的。哎，好嘞。
This guy is trying to kill my mood, you know. He's just trying to kill my vibe. I don't like racist people at all, you know. I don't like people who are being racist. He's just trying to deny that he wasn't trying to be racist just now, but I could hear him really clearly that he was trying to be racist to me. I know.
Now look at him making like he looking at his phone. He don't want that smoke no more. That's right. He over there acting like he doing some completely different. Because whenever people get caught talking trash in their own language and you know it, they start doing other stuff, being funny.
You can see this.
Boycotting's not enough. Boycotting the Asian community is just not enough for me. Honestly, I feel like we need to understand what we're competing against. All right. And in order for us to like really crush our competition and let them know like we really don't need them for real, because we don't. And what that video told me was that their business models, they came here and they made great business models that work in our own communities. And we haven't figured out how to do that. So I'm going to take my accounting expertise and bring it to you. So first of all, we need to understand what we're competing against. All right. Now, one person goes over to Asia, they come here, or that one person comes from Asia, they come over here, they work, save money, buy a building, open up a nail salon. They call 5 of their family members and say, hey, nail salon is up and running. You guys come over here and we're going to start working. Now, this is the one thing we're missing and we don't understand about our competitor. They're not going to pay them the same thing that we would expect here in America. Why? Because their expectations are different. They're not coming here thinking they're going to make $17 an hour. They're actually okay with making 10. They're not rich. So their largest expense is now cut in half. Not only that, but their business model makes sense for our own Black communities, right? And I'll say for the specific communities that that one man was talking about, right? He's talking about low income communities. Let's keep it a band. And the reason it works for us is because their price point is low. Why is their price point low? Because they do high volume. High volume meaning there's 5 different people, maybe 6, 7 different employees in there. They can afford to have 6, 7, 8 employees there because they're only paying them $10 an hour. They do not have to pay them the standard rate of like 17.
It's not about whether or not they can pay them cheaper or anything like that. It's really about the fact that the only reason why they do this, and it's not that they're smarter than you, it's not that they're wiser than you or anything like that. Their options are limited because they don't have as much opportunity for you. These are not things that their children is looking to take over. They can't speak the language as well. They're not as educated. A lot of times people that come over into this country, if they're not going into a huge opportunity, they go on to Wall Street or something like that, or they're coming to train inside of our universities and they spent a lifetime saving up so that they could send their children to our universities who pay an extreme amount of tuition, and then ultimately they get a good job. Those kids go into a different type of lifestyle and job. They don't come back and take over the family business. They're not trying to work for that and nothing like that. The business ultimately dies with the parents.
Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses. Replace Asian businesses with Black businesses. Instead of even saying Asian boycott, that it should be more of we are using this opportunity to focus on ourselves. Instead of making every other community rich and being the catalyst for their economies, we need to start focusing on how we can do this. And we've lost sight of that because we have become dependent on other people to come into our communities and give us what we want, but they don't give us anything. We give them. So it's important for us, now that we've come to this conclusion, to really capitalize on it. So let's turn it around so they can't say that we're trying to hate them and we're pushing this narrative. We don't hate Asian people. I don't hate Asian people. I don't know about anybody else. Plus, Asian is a big, big word. Asian is a big, big word. You have Korean, Mandarin, Thai, Chinese, all kinds of Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Filipino. Then you got the Indians that are in Asia. Shit, Russia. Goddamn it. Asia's big. That brush is too big for me to paint that much. Going to use this opportunity to start looking for more Black-owned businesses and recycling our dollars in communities where the people live where I live, so I know those dollars are going to come back some kind of way. Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses with Black businesses. Replace Asian businesses. Voila, you too. I'm sorry. I love your pierogies and corner store sandwiches, but you gotta go too. Sorry. And to them evil ass Dominican bodega owners in New York City, because when I visited, y'all followed us around the store and we was visiting from Atlanta, San Francisco, and y'all were assholes, complete assholes, and y'all was almost darker than me. Ugh, I hope y'all close. Definitely replace them motherfuckers. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just a suggestion. By no means am I taking away from the fact that Rick Chow murdered and his son murdered Cyrus Belton. I'm not taking that away. You have every right to be angry that people come into our community and don't respect us, that they think they're better than us because they have a business and that they're making money from us. They should be at our feet. Also, we should be mad at the system as well, but let's replace it.
Black people said that they're going to boycott Asian businesses. And the crazy thing is, I have seen more Asian people come out in response to this versus a Chinese man chasing down a Black kid 130 yards and somehow taking this kid's life with a bullet in the back without them really even ever explaining this part properly, right? That didn't bother or outrage anybody. But Black people saying that we're going to take our Black dollars back and we're not going to support Asian businesses did bother people. And this is exactly why Black people are saying this. This is exactly why Black people are saying that there is a lot of racism and anti-Blackness in the Asian community. Because you guys did not have the time to even acknowledge that a man chased down a kid 130 something yards. Mind you, this person not being under the threat of danger, doing all of this for the accusation of stealing a bottle of water when the kid was not stealing at all. Taking this kid's life, but then you feel like you're entitled to have Black business. You feel like you're entitled to have businesses within Black neighborhoods while still being anti-Black and or racist. Thus proving there is no allyship.
To the Asian man who challenged all Black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if Black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
So this Asian guy goes off on Black people and actually challenges Black people, to actually, go out and go ahead and do a boycott. But check this out, right? So that Asian man put out a challenge to Black people to go ahead and boycott Asian businesses. He asked us to go out our way to go ahead and boycott Asian businesses. And it's really not a problem. You see, the thing is, a lot of these Asians is getting on this app talking about how much they don't need us and how much they don't need our money. So why are you so much in our hoods then? Why are you everywhere but your own neighborhoods, right? Why don't you go ahead, and pack up your little, nail salons, your little restaurants and all that and everything that you got going on. Why don't you go ahead and pack up all your businesses and get up out of our hood? See, the fact of the matter is that you guys need us. We don't need y'all. You guys need us. We don't need y'all. You ain't never seen a Jamaican restaurant, Haitian restaurant, Black American soul food restaurant in Little China or any Asian community. You guys don't support anything we do. You guys don't support none of our businesses. I ain't never seen Asians walk into a Black establishment to actually purchase anything, to actually pay for anything.
actually walk into a black establishment and actually spend money with black people. I ain't never seen Asian people do it. So how you gonna sit here and act like, oh, we don't need you. We don't need, yeah, y'all need us. The whole world need us. We don't need y'all. We put food in your baby's stomach. Every time we spend our hard-earned money, every time we spend our dollars in your establishment, those dollars are taken out of circulation from our community and is sent to your child. We put food in your children's mouth. You guys don't put food in our children's mouth. We feed your children. You need us. We don't need y'all. You guys don't support us for anything. And guess what? We're still good. We still good. Our kids still eat. We still look good. Our kids still go to school. We got black excellence all around us. But you guys want to highlight the worst of us and plaster it all over the media, all over the world, so you can participate in this little white supremacy game. See, the truth of the matter is that all these nationalities that be coming up around us know that black people is under economic attack. They know that black people is under economic attack, economic oppression, that there's an economic warfare that's going on against black people. So you know what they do? They take advantage of that. They come into our communities, they live among us, they stay among us, you know what I mean? They open up their businesses, they make money from us, then talk behind us, behind our backs. Talk behind us, behind our backs. They participate in our oppression with white supremacy, but try to stay quiet and act like they not. Come on. Y'all need us. We don't break bread. Y'all don't break bread with us. We break bread with y'all, and we still good. We feed y'all children. When a sister goes get her nails done in an Asian restaurant, she's literally putting a spoon in your baby's mouth back in Asia. Let's be real. Y'all don't break bread with us. Whatever we say is hot. We make the culture here, and we the ones who's buying. We have the buying power. We the ones who said, hey, Mercedes-Benz is hot. Benz is hot because we said it's hot. Jordan is hot. We said it's hot. Nike's hot because we said it's hot. It ain't y'all. Nobody ain't following y'all. Y'all following us. And it's not just the Asians. I'm not talking about all the Asians, but a lot of them. But it's not just them. It's all these other nationalities, the Arabs, the Indians, all these people. You go into a black mall, right? All these Arabs are in there. All these Indians are in there selling jewelry. I want to challenge y'all. Go around, you know what I'm saying, where they selling jewelry at, and ask them, yo, who's your supplier? I went to a mall, I went to like 5, 6, 7 jewelers. Who's your supplier? Who's your supplier? Who supplies you with jewelry? I asked one jeweler, his eyes was like, couldn't believe it. Because they only come here to sell to us. They ain't trying to collaborate, they ain't trying to do business with us, and they trying to gatekeep whatever they got going on to keep us out. But they'll take your money, then turn around and talk shit about you. Turn around and come on the internet and say that we're begging for scraps and for reparations because they scared. Because they scared. Because they know that the day that comes, when we get paid, when we get our money, when we get paid, we ain't gonna need nothing. We ain't gonna need nobody for nothing, especially them. They're leeches. Come in our neighborhoods, take our money, exploit the racist system that is pointing against us, then act like they not, oh, we don't participate in racism, but in your household talking mad smack about us. But see us and smile in our faces, just to get some money, just to get a dollar bill. And then they pack up and they go to sub-Saharan Africa. They go into Africa right now, they doing the same exact thing. Let me tell you something too, that Asian dude, the Asian lady in China Mac. The only reason, listen to this, the only reason why China is even a superpower today is because the Europeans allowed it. Okay? Because all of the raw material that is pulled out of Africa is sent to China for processing and manufacturing. That was done deliberately just to keep manufacturing out of Africa. Because they didn't want Africa to become what China is. Africa could become what China is in about 5 to 10 years if they can get into the manufacturing game. But they purposely make sure all the raw material. Come on, man, I know this. And they mad right now. You know why they mad? Because we waking up. We waking up. We waking up. That's why they upset. Black love is coming back. Black pride is coming back. We a monster to deal with. And when we fully wake back up, trust me, a lot of people's gonna starve.
You didn't wear your mask.
But I feel like getting closer.
Okay.
It's not good.
Close your mouth. Where's the mask? Do you read English? Do you read English?
No, I'm actually.
You don't read, right?
Don't read any English.
Okay, you don't read English. Then you should go back to your country, man. I don't know where you're from.
Is this a joke right now?
No.
Dora, are you just gonna let your dad say this to me?
So what?
Do you know how you guys have been treating me
Huh?
lately? I'm not talking to you guys about it.
Huh? So what?
So go back to my country.
Huh? I don't know. You see, you don't know English. I'm from Hong Kong. I know English.
Sir, come on.
Come on, what?
You don't know who I am.
Then, come on.
Sir, you're...
Show me. Show me who you are. I'm nervous.
Are you gonna get your husband, ma'am? Because he's yelling at me, trying to get me...
Yeah, beat me.
I'm
Come
not,
on. I'm so scared.
I'm
scared.
I'm not gonna fight you. This is...
No, I'm scared.
So this man is on a train in New York, where I'm from, minding his business, and this Asian lady is just cussing him out like a dog in the street. She talked about the Constitution. She told him he betrayed the country. And you know what? This is a clear depiction of how Black Americans feel right now with everything that's going on. People from every single nation is blaming us for things that we have no control over. We've been getting attacked left and right for things that have nothing to do with us. People from other countries have been joining our panel saying that we're destabilizing their countries and stealing the resources. And we all been looking around like, what the fuck? We American, but we're Black Americans. We are not doing anything to you. We don't have the power to deport you. So for y'all to keep screaming and yelling and shouting out to us from the rooftops, this video, I was like, oh my God, that's literally what we've been experiencing the last few months. Everybody and their mother coming for Black people, and we just like, what the fuck did we do? Cause what did we do? How we got in it? How did we get in it? Child, what y'all think about this? Red Love is the Brooklyn. This video summed up our experience lately so perfectly.
I woke up out of my sleep because this needed to be said. Asians want to be Black adjacent with white privilege. And just that thought alone, which is a very true thought, is kind of sickening because, again, I'll never stop speaking on it. They emulate Black culture, Black aesthetics, everything so heavily in the means of joking or because it's wacky. You know, white people try to say that all the time back in the day. Oh, Black people do this wacky, funky stuff. And then hoopla, hoopla, they try to switch it to something else. They try to give it a different name. But it's sad because, again, Asian people know what it's like to experience racism, especially from white people, and to be oppressed by white people. However, they get that bit of what they feel is an amenity and they turn it towards Black people. They want to be Black adjacent with white privilege. And that's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Like, when would these Asian guys actually understand that people have their uniqueness? It's true we have different races, but we definitely have something to bring or to contribute to the world. That's how unique each and every person is. Then to walk on the streets, maybe trying to grab something to eat, and someone just sees your skin tone and like, yeah, way too dark, is insane. And to think there are so many of them in America here, and there are so many of them here in America having their businesses, and we actually patronizing them at the end of the day. Then they go behind our own backs and they are insulting us, saying that we are too Black, we are like this, but they want our dollars. It doesn't even make sense. I think what the Black community wants in essence is just to be respected, is just to be loved. And I think initially what we wanted was just to live in a peaceful community, but what the Asians are clearly showing us is that they treat us less. Like, all they want from us is the money that we bring. They don't treat us like human beings, which is totally unacceptable. So these are just my thoughts on these videos, and I can't wait to hear what you think in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching my video, and if you love content like this, do well to subscribe. Thank you very much.